twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the New York Jets and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend the return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run here. It's Breece Hall. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
First and 10 now from the 36. On the ground for the first time, here comes Jonathan Taylor. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, KC.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 12-yard line.
Here's second and 2. On the ground, it's Taylor. And the Chiefs are going to be set up first and goal. Good running takes them down to about the 4.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Chiefs. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Wild Card Weekend. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 8.
Here he goes. Cowboy 8, track him 60. 19 light. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
Ready? Ready? 18, Rock Panthers. Ready?
He'll look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's second down and 10.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Liking 18.
They send the tight end in motion. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Drop 60. Mustang 19.
He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. On now comes the punt team for the Jets. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. First down, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is awesome. And he will go all the way. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, on one sideline, you're ecstatic. You couldn't have dreamed up a better start. 2 drives, 2 long touchdowns. But then across the field, they've got to answer some hard questions. They've got to figure out exactly what they're doing wrong defensively, because if there's one thing in the NFL, you cannot give up big plays, and you especially can't give up big plays for touchdowns.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go, Warriors 70.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Forced to his right. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Come on.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Hall.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
This is 3rd and 6.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Tight. 19 tight.
Now they'll set up to throw. Hot left side. It's complete. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Jets first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Go.
Back to the air again on second and 10. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. And then he'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw. And even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway. And it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Drop 50, drop Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18, Pioneer. Come 19.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. To the sideline and intercepted. Picked off. That's Samuel Womack. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Man, no. 18 Cardinal. Broncos switch, Broncos ready.
On the ground, here's the first round pick from April's draft. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap them back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line, and in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Forced out wide. This one complete right side. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Now it's Taylor. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. The RPO, that one is complete. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
To the goal line and in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going up top. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this 1st half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
18, 60 Eagles, 6, Cup 19, Cup 19, 19, ready.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Here we go. Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Rangers. Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. And the rush gets Moles. He'll go down. They got him.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer.
On the move left. He's going to chuck it and go.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more of the AFC playoffs after this. It is 3rd and long.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Come on. Come on. Hey. Panther lead.
Moving left. He'll try to run for it.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 79 Broncos. Let's go. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Ready, ready. Ready, 18 Rodley. 8, 6, 19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
He'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. On the run to the right. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, New York. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. And And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. On 1st down, they'll start with Taylor. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Jamal Hill there for the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
43, 43, 15. Hey, Riblet, Riblet. I go Wolverine. What's that?
Here's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Taylor. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. As they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this 1st half. That is fielded at the 20. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Go street.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now.
It's 3rd and 4. One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The 1st half has come to an end.
Will Reichert to kick off.
One team advances. One team's season ends here. 2nd half underway in the AFC wildcard game. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And he'll get about 5.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow. Yellow. Color.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Here's a third down and 4.
Yellow, 43.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Mustang 19.
Back to throw. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Ready?
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
It's now 4th down.
On comes the punt team now for the Jets. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. Oh, how about the coverage there? Met and dropped before he can get a return going. First down throw, Mahomes. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
2nd and 10. Now Mahomes will take a shot downfield from Musgrave. Inside the 30. And he will take this one in. 89 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He'll let one go down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. And it's going to bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Panther Street, Panther Street. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll run it out of the gun, and it's Hall. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
It is 3rd and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now from the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. Fourth down.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60, 18 Pioneers. Let's go.
They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. Open man left side. He's got it. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on fourth down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points?
First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
On the ready. Ready. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That's caught. It's the tight end, Mason Taylor. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They'll look to throw again. Moving to his right. This one is pulled in on the feet in bounds. Yes! Trey Palmer. Touchdown, New York.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Yellow. I'm the Louie. Yellow.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
Marshawn Needland on the stop. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Play action here. Mahomes escaping to his left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
They get 16 on that connection. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll work the middle here with Taylor. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss of 2.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. On play action, it's Mahomes.
The pass on 2nd down. Will on the tackle. A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
Yellow. There's a water, right? Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass taken in by Johnson. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Let's go now.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Lost on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit.
Well, when you call a screen play, of course you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Got it. Ready?
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He'll drop to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. That's to the end zone and batted away. It's incomplete. They wanted 6. They come away with nothing and cannot connect on 4th down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
They go play action with Mahomes. They'll take a shot downfield for Musgrave. That is going to be called in. He's got it. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Kansas City. Saving his best for the playoffs. His third touchdown of the game. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Stephanie.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards. A great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
Back to the air once more on second down. A ball deep for the end zone. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it's going to be third down.
Let's go now.
They'll look to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down.
Certainly not the biggest gain by any means, but he does a really nice job getting past the sticks, keeping his feet in bounds, and ultimately picks up the first down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is going to be intercepted by Trent McDuffie. And the Chiefs are going to take possession.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as the tackle is made right at the 36.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
A give, and here's Johnson. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
And that's not going to be nearly enough. He'll get 4, but 4th and long coming up.
4th down.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. And he's on to punt for just the 2nd time in this game. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. He'll look to throw. And he won't get away. Good open tackle there to get him down behind the line. On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on.
Going right, it's taken in, and they'll take this down inside the 35. Jets are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Here we go. Warriors, step.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Rolling right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us.